my name is Granville Williams. I work for the employer branding team. And yeah, just recently joined the team, so doing all things with regards employer branding. I'm born and bred from London, southeast London. I grew up mostly around the kind of Brixton area. When I was at university, I did a degree in politics and history. I left university not really sure what it is I wanted to do. I kind of fell into my first career working as a teacher, so I applied for a role as a teaching assistant, and then my career really just snowballed from there. I became a qualified teacher, I became an assistant head of year, then a head of year, and then eventually head of upper school, part of the senior leadership team. I mean, growing up in southeast London, it's not always easy. You know, I wasn't brought up or grew up in a particularly nice area, so there was always the temptation to maybe not make the right decisions or the right choices. When you're a teacher, it's that the job is so versatile in that no two days are the same. You're working with young people from the age of like 11 to 16, but then you're also working with parents and like senior leaders, you know, governors of the school. So I was able to kind of really find out a lot about myself in terms of like what it was, you know, that I was good at in terms of being a people's person, you know, being somewhat of a mentor, advising and guiding, you know, the next generation of young people. You know, juggling your professional life, your working life, and actually being a father at the same time to 3 kids that are very different ages can be a struggle. You know, it can be really difficult kind of juggling family life as well as working life. And I think that was one of the main reasons why I actually, you know, decided to, you know, go down the route of a bit of a career change. I started teaching, I believe it was in about 2008. My mum passed away in like 2010. My dad passed away in 2015. To juggle such a job with high responsibilities, but then also go through your own kind of personal hardship. So, I mean, that was a real challenge, and it was a real, they were massive obstacles that I kind of had to dig deep and really kind of, you know, get through them. But it taught me a lot about myself, and to be honest, it's the reason why I am the man I am today. For me, I just wasn't in a good place mentally. So for me, you know, a change had to happen. So really and truly, when I applied to work in a betting shop, I literally just saw an application. I think it was online, and I thought to myself, well, I like sport. I'm looking for a new challenge. Why not apply? And there you go, I did. I filled out the application, got an interview, and yeah, I joined Ladbrokes. If it wasn't for the fact that I was looking for progression, I probably would have stayed there for a lot longer. But the 6 months I did at Ladbrokes, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And what it did was, it made me curious more about the industry and what I could potentially do, you know, for the business in a wider context. So 6 months on, I decided to join head office. As far as I can remember, I've been an Arsenal fan. I wanted to support a team I could relate to, and I think a massive influence for me was obviously some of the players that were playing for Arsenal at the time. One being obviously Ian Wright, a local boy, a London boy. You know, seeing somebody who kind of represents you, your community, was really big for me. My online name is G Talks Arsenal, and I've got an Arsenal-related podcast. It's something that I've always really been interested in getting into. The whole idea is to just give, you know, fans of all different walks of life and opinions a platform where they can kind of come on, they can watch the streams, join the chat room, and just express how they're feeling about, you know, the current Arsenal side. It's not going anywhere, you know, because it's something that I love doing.